if I was them, I would probably say the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I
What
would
do
say
you
the same
mean?
thing.
What do you mean by that? What
I
do you
would say
mean
the
by
same thing,
that?
fam. I would say the same thing. Because okay, if I come from a family where I'm expecting a guy to obviously treat me the same way that my dad
Hmm.
or in fact my parents, like my upbringing, like I'm so used to like this lavish lifestyle, and a broke guy comes to me.
Yo, what's Gucci, what's Fendi, what's poppin'? Brand new whip, nah fab. I just hopped in. Anyway, man, this is a special episode because you know what? The guest I have was the first ever episode I had on this podcast. The real ones know. Like literally day one. Like literal. So
Yeah.
for those that haven't listened to the first ever episode, I'm gonna drop a link in the description. But that's not what we're gonna be talking about today. I got my boy Nico back again. You know, it's been like 2 years since the first podcast episode. You know the vibes. But of course, we've got new listeners. So for those that don't know who Nico is, please just introduce yourself, bruv. Like briefly, who you are, what you do, all of that.
All right, cool. So yeah, my name is Nico. Right now I'm in the UK for uni. I was born in Zim, grew up in Zim. I came to UK, yeah, for uni, as I said. Yeah, I'm just doing accounting finance right now. And yeah, I have a lot of passion, for like various topics. And I feel like this is a topic that I also would like to like talk about and just, express my opinions and, just like,
Oh,
have fun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just get
yeah,
into it.
man.
You get me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get into it. So here's the thing. I was like, you know what? Like, I want to try something new. These podcast
Yeah.
episodes. So, hey, but if I don't end up doing it, I'm sorry, guys. It means that I flopped in whatever editing that I was trying to do. But either way, Nico's probably going to be the first one to have this first edit. So, the topic today is should you date when you're broke? But I just want to give context so that people understand. The
Yeah.
context the context of this is that there's these girls from Zimbabwe that have been trending. They had a certain video where they were talking about how if you are a guy, right, who is broke and you shouldn't try and date girls that come from rich backgrounds or that have a certain lifestyle in that sense, right? And it then triggered a lot of Zimbabweans, to be honest, like, yo, you girls, how can you say this? You girls look broke, blah, 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 blah. In fact, I'm probably going to put the clip of it after, somewhere here. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, basically, these girls, they've been trending like mad. Everyone's just like, yo, these girls, they sound like this. How can they say that? Considering the economic situation in Zim, blah 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 blah, all of that, all of that, all of that. Yeah. So then I was like, yo, no, Nico, bro, let's actually talk about this. You know, it's a nice one, and we also did the liberty of actually watching the whole video because sometimes clips don't actually give you the full context. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
I
watched
feel you.
the whole video just to be like, okay, what exactly where is this coming from, so to speak, you know? So yeah. I'm gonna start this off by asking you: do you think someone should date if they broke?
Um, to be fair, I feel like you have to kind of know the situation. You have to understand your position and who you're trying to date like who you're trying to date and what they're
Mm-hmm.
expecting. To be fair, I really understand where these girls come from. Like,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I know a
mm-hmm,
lot of people have been saying things, like, hey, girls have to be entitled, all of that. But at the end
mm-hmm,
of the day, you have to really understand where they're coming from. And
mm-hmm,
even,
mm-hmm.
like, putting myself in the shoes, like, if I was to be a father, I'd also expect my daughter to have standards. People have standards. It's just normal for people to have standards.
Yeah.
And if she's if she wants someone who's not broke, allow it. I mean, at the end of the day, she ain't the only person that is available. Yeah, it might Fee and Fire might be the person that you like would want to date, but at the end of the day, you can't just like, um is it, like in the situation where like guys when they get rejected and they're like, you know what, fuck it, that Yabi was guy anyways, those type of guys, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you can't just be like, oh shit, no, she's a gold digger, bro. You ain't got the goal that you're looking for. Like that's just what it is, so it's calm. Like, yeah, you ain't got the goal now, it's cool, but don't
Uh,
put pressure on yourself. It's fine, just move on. And if she's expecting something from a guy and you ain't the guy, just move on. It's calm. You don't just like hold it to heart and stuff like that. So, um, from what I saw, especially like from Twitter, like I saw the way people reacted to
yeah.
the video. And by the way, bro, this video is actually a year old because I
Yo, I was
watched it literally like,
I was gonna say that, yeah, but
bro,
continue. Uh-huh.
yeah, bro, it's like a year old, and I'm just like, whoa. And yeah, but anyways, I mean, at the end of the day, just don't take it to heart. Just like move on. Play no fish in the sea.
You have to play with the fish in the sea.
No, there is though. There really is, man. Don't
You know,
deep it like that.
you know what? Yeah. Um. Hey, okay. You said so many things, yeah. Firstly,
Yeah,
um, you're saying that I like the one that you said. If you had a daughter, what would you want for your daughter?
yeah,
I have a
yeah.
homie. He actually asked that. There's this group we were in with some other gents, and he was like, guys, I know you guys are always saying, why do Hans always expect us to have money, blah, blah, blah. Let's be honest. If you guys have daughters, do you want your daughter to have a broke guy? Let's keep, let's keep it a buck.
Literally, fam. Like not like for real though. Like you're always gonna like check the man, like twice. To be like, yo, can this guy like meet the expectations of not only my daughter but like of me as well. Like you need to make sure that the person taking care of your daughter is financially stable. Like I'm not saying yeah, Rex is all it's the most important thing, but it's something
Mhm.
that's essential. With holding a relationship. I mean, people say money can't buy happiness, but money can buy a lifestyle. And to be honest, bro, I'd want the best for my daughter, and if that's the lifestyle she wants, let her have it. So I need to make sure that like the guy that she's gonna be with, you know, ensures that she's gonna like feel the lifestyle.
Okay. But now, okay, we definitely agree on that. I think, because from
Yeah,
watching the clip, even without even watching the full video, I thought that no, what they said is facts. I mean, bruv, if we ain't got the racks, don't be going there because you won't make the ass jiggle, you know?
yeah, bro.
But now,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
let's look at the other side of the coin, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You said you saw how a lot of people were talking about the entitlement, and that's, for me, that was
Yeah.
the part that really, I think, triggered a lot of people. So you find that,
Yeah.
okay, the girls are saying, hey, I've been spoiled my life, blah 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 blah. One question that came up
Yeah.
from a lot of people was, okay, this is your parents' money. What about you? Do you have money? And this is for men and women. I'm not talking about like just the men. The women are also on some
Yeah.
yo, bro. Listen. You're
Yeah.
talking about these expectations, but can you meet them? As in you, not your father, not your mother, you as an individual.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
remember, these girls are in our age range, 20 to 24. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means a lot of guys our age don't actually have that much money. Let's just keep it a buck. A lot of guys are
Yeah.
still depending on their parents for the most part. Yes, they may have jobs, but those are jobs where you just get enough, to just
Yeah.
cool. Do you think it was right for them considering it is a public platform, I get it's YouTube, and maybe it's for the extra, you know, exaggeration. Do you think it was right for them to express it the way they did? Especially there was the girl at the right, the other one there was like, I don't know, is it a blonde weave or whatever? That one was a character. I like her. If she's listening to this, shout out to you. I'm coming for you in your DMs. But do you think it was, you know, a good way to express that?
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, as you said, like it's a public platform, and people should be free to express themselves. Like, yeah, same fact, you might not agree with what they're saying, but it's just similar to what we're doing right now. Like we're expressing, ourselves.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
feel like, okay, fine, what she said might not be, the right tone or the right thing to say. But at the end of the day, um, me personally coming from my point of view in the way that I'm seeing like this entire situation, I don't think they're trying to say that you have to be like Bill Gates wealthy. It's just more of like a case whereby, okay, fine, you got like some pocket change. With that pocket money, you're gonna get whether it's gonna come from your rents or it's gonna
Yeah.
come from you working, doesn't matter. But if you just put it into, showing like your gratitude and stuff like that, it's cool. And though I did have one small issue that I saw from the video, I actually wrote it down.
Yeah.
One of the girls in the video, she talked about a 2-for-1 date at a fancy at a fancy restaurant, and she said that she felt like he was like a no because he had offered to go for the 2-for-1 meal, and I mean it's understandable for her if she feels like okay fine cool it's he ain't the type of guy that you're looking for because he offered a 2-for-1, but at the same time um I guess at the end of the day a date is for you to really know if you're gonna pursue
Ooh.
something further with that person.
Ooh.
It's really like an icebreaker because obviously you're gonna get to know this person more. And if she felt like, she doesn't want to go forward with them, it's cool because that's what she feels like and it's fine. If she feels like she needs a person who opts for perhaps like, paying for like a full course meal for her, that's actually fine. Like there's. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I'm also with the guy because at 2-for-1, you're still gonna eat the same amount. I'm
Oh yeah,
assuming because I don't know
exactly.
the restaurant. I wouldn't know, but I'm assuming like it's basically the same meal, and it's just gonna be cheaper on his half. And just because it's cheaper does not mean that he's basically broke, if I could say. I mean, a lot of wealthy people. I mean,
Thrifty.
yeah, I mean they really like very financially curious, if it makes sense. Like they're
Mm.
not gonna just blow money.
Accountant,
It's like, and I
especially.
feel like,
Mm.
yeah, like I feel like and switch come to UK, like I've seen it especially like amongst like the black people compared to the white people. And I'm not stereotyping the races, of course, but it's just from my own personal experience. A lot of black people tend to want to show off if it makes sense. Like they're more up and going to the club, getting a VIP, getting bottles. And you got
Mm.
white people who come from wealthy families who got a trust fund, and you're an international student. Your parents are probably sacrificing the hell. Yeah, fine. You might come from a wealthy family,
uh,
but I mean, a bottle, that bottle of the zoo, it's worth it
mm,
actually.
mm.
Wealthy white people, and they're just gonna get a spoon off with Coke, £4. It's calm. You in the VIP section, you're gonna blow like big racks, and yeah, both of you are gonna get, both of you are just gonna get drunk to the same level. But I'm telling you, like, it's just one of those things where, I just like deep it inside, like, for us as black people, are we getting rich for our own enjoyment in the sense that you're feeling more financially free? Or are you getting rich because you want to show off to people on the gram? You want to post with all these bottles coming VIP and stuff like that. And so at the end of the day, it's really up to you. Like, do you want to be with a rich person because you want to post on Instagram, or you want to be someone that you can connect with? I'm not trying to imply that obviously like the girl and the question about the 2 for 1 um meal, basically saying that she wants to obviously like be forward. It's really up to her like what she wants to like experience. But from my own personal point of view, from what I've seen, like it's highly evidential that like black people really tend to try and
Mm.
get this lavish lifestyle just to show off that okay fine, oh cool, I'm black and I made it. You're black but you're poor. It shouldn't really be like that. So
Black
I mean,
people, we have an
just enjoy
issue.
it, bro. Yeah, bro. In fact, for yeah, I mean, I'm not really someone. Of course, I like going to the club, popping bottles, posting my gram because it's good. But as long as I'm with my boys, if I'm in a VIP section with other niggas who I have no idea who the fuck they are, I just lose all our place. Like I get out, I just go into the dance floor. The main, as we call it in Zim, the povo section. You get me? Like where people just dancing, just vibes. That's where I want to be. So I just want to be within the people and stuff like that. Like if I want to be exclusive, it's with my gang. That's cool. But if my gang ain't there, then I ain't there as well. You get me? So
Mm.
that's
Shout
just how
out,
I thought about the 2 for 1.
shout out to you. And I was actually gonna mention that because I heard her saying that. I'm like, no, but you hear them saying comments like that, and then you're like, is it
Yeah,
really about getting to know someone, or is it about how much is that guy spending? And I'm okay. I'm gonna speak for those people that are really not happy with it. To be honest, honestly speaking, me, I don't care because either way, it doesn't affect
yeah,
me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I know the type of girls that I'll probably go for. Another thing is,
yeah,
I do think though, there was a comment that someone said that, I know, high maintenance chicks and whatnot. I personally think a high maintenance chick, like a proper high maintenance chick, doesn't even say stuff like that. Like it's like a guy, those guys that okay, as they say, for lack of better term, he's an alpha male. Like he's that
yeah,
guy. He's like he doesn't need to say
yeah,
it. He doesn't what. Same as a high maintenance chick, she doesn't even need to say nothing. Like hey bro, I can't even approach her because I know I'm not gonna be able to afford her lifestyle, and that we keep it moving. It's okay. It's all right. You know.
no,
So
yeah,
I think there was that. It's that part where people are like, "What? These girls?" Yeah, but people say some mean things in the comment section, guys. Guys, these are people, by the way. I just want to say, like, these are old people, just like you and I.
yeah,
Look at their wigs. Hey, this one looks broke. This one looks like she quit it. Like, guys, calm down.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
obviously, I mean, like, yeah, obviously, yeah, those mean comments, I mean, yeah, they shouldn't just be said. But I mean, from the get-go, like, I really understand where you come from. Because obviously, if you come from a background where you're expecting certain things, those are the type of things that you kind of, they're like constants. You're gonna be like, okay, fine, this is the base value of what I'm expecting. And it's fine. Like, if you're expecting that, okay, fine, the guy obviously is gonna spoil me the same way that your upbringing is. It makes so much sense. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if I was them, I would probably say the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I
what
would
do
say
you
the same
mean?
thing.
What do you mean by that? What
I
do you
would say
mean
the
by
same thing,
that?
fam. I would say the same thing. Because okay, if I come from a family where I'm expecting a guy to obviously treat me the same way that my dad
Mm-hmm.
or in fact my parents, like my upbringing, like I'm so used to like this lavish lifestyle, and a broke guy comes to me. From personally, my general instinct is like, this ain't the guy for me. And it's not like I'm trying to say, yo, you're too broke for me, but I mean,
Well,
you
you
have to
are. I
understand.
mean, you are like.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fine. There's certain things, okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, you are, but I mean, you are, but like, listen, like, I have a certain standard where I'm used to it, so that's who I am, and
Mm. Mm-hmm,
I'm used to obviously being spoiled, seeing
mm-hmm.
money being thrown onto me,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
and it's
mm-hmm.
cool, and that's exactly what I would be accustomed to. So if now someone's trying to, come at me and be like, okay, fine, cool, can you? can you split the bill? And that's not what you used to. You're gonna obviously react in a certain way. And at the end of the day, like I mean, as you said, it's public opinion. People come from different backgrounds, and
Yeah,
a lot of people that you probably see in the comment section, they might not really fully understand these girls' positions.
because they don't
You have
come
to come
from
from a
that
point where,
background.
yeah, because I mean, I hear, big time about guys complaining about, you know what, hey, this girl's gold diggers, just gold digger, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm looking at the guy, like, bro, you ain't even got the gold that she looking for, though. So she ain't digging at your ends in. She ain't even digging there, fam. Like, she, she, she saw your plots and you realize there's no gold. So that's why she's not interested. And it's cool, but, don't like take it too hard. Like, it's fine. Just like, just focus on yourself. If you feel like you need to get your money up. I'm not saying obviously get your money just for girls. Like, nah, I mean, girls
That's
come
a
and go.
bad
At the end of the day,
mentality.
nah, that really is. And if we're all young, we're still in our 20s. Like, don't be stressing so much about, okay, fine, yeah, let's go rich because I don't have money like the next guy. Yeah, damn fine. I mean, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, the money's coming from their parents.
That's the
So
truth. And
it shouldn't be
actually,
something that you'd be stressing about. Yeah,
on that note, that's why I wanted to say, I think that's also what pisses people off. And when I saw
yeah,
it, when I'm saying people, I'm not saying men because this is inclusive of women.
yeah,
A lot of people, and remember, this is Zimbabweans in general looking at this. And remember that a lot of Zimbabweans
yeah,
are struggling. We all know, how journalism
yeah,
is. So I don't want
yeah,
to feel, I don't want to, because maybe some people be like, so this guy doesn't care. No, no, no. We, the thing is, people get pissed by the fact that you are talking because you got mommy and daddy's money and you don't know
yeah,
some of the struggles that someone is going through, and so, you're now saying because someone is broke, maybe because it wasn't even their fault that they grew up in poor backgrounds, they can't even have
yeah,
a chance at even trying to within their own means. Maybe maybe he's a guy who works
yeah,
at Pick and Pay, one of the those
yeah,
dudes, and he makes a few hundreds per month, and he's
yeah,
trying to do what within what he has. There was one girl who said, imagine you taking me to Steers. There's some guy, remember that guy
yeah,
that trended, the chicken in dude, the proposal dude.
yeah,
Shout out to him, man. He actually ended up getting sponsored. But anyway, some people, that's within their means. Where
yeah,
and they're like, so this is where the gold digger analogy comes. But no, so you're just looking for money because I'm putting in effort. I'm showing you that I care, and within my means, I'm trying to show you. But you're not thankful enough. And these are my means. I'm not talking about my parents' means, my means. You are expecting
yeah,
me to treat you how your dad treated you.
yeah,
Blah blah blah. And that's what I'm saying. I get why people get so pissed. I get it. But
yeah. But yeah, yeah. I mean, like based on that point, like obviously you can get where they're coming from because that's the situation. But are you now also looking at the girl situation at the same time? Because they're also they're expressing their point of view, and you or well, basically like yeah, people on Twitter or whatever was reaction like negatively saying oh they're expressing from their point of view. So at the end of the day, they're two different people. They're not in the same
bracket.
they're not in the same circles. Yeah, they're not in
Mm-hmm.
the same tax bracket, if you can say.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
whether it's your money or not, but at the end of the day, you're spending your money. You're the one spending that money, whether it's yours or your parents, doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
you're spending the money. So at the end of the day, it's your money because you're the one spending it. So and it's rare, really, for to see people in perhaps um
A certain
the people
bracket.
perhaps and yeah, okay, fine. Like, yeah, in those girls' brackets, to be like, oh, man, this girl, but she out here busy telling she wants to rock and all, bro. And if I got money and I'm in the club and this girl says, yo, Nico, I want to rock. If I got the money, I'm giving her to rock. Ain't a problem. But now if it's a different random who's now in the club and she comes and she's like, yo, I only drink to rock. And if you get pissed, yeah, I think yeah, you can get pissed because obviously you're just not the target market at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? And
Target market.
I mean, yeah, because it's just not you're not if you're not for them, then it's calm. Like, yeah, you can express your disapproval, your anger and stuff like that, but ain't gonna change anything at the end of the day because you still ain't gonna get them.
Hey, deep, bro.
And no, it's I mean, it's just facts, and that's just how generally life is always gonna
That's
be
the
like.
world.
It's
That's
calm.
how
Yeah,
that's
that's
how
the
life
war. That's
is.
war. Yeah, and I mean, most of the time, like us guys, obviously, you be telling, if I want this type of girl, you be so specific, and if she's not the girl for you, it's not called. But now when it's not the other way around, when she says, yo, you don't have, enough peas, you don't have enough, you don't have enough money for what I'm used to, then now you wanna like, oh shit, oh fuck, she's a gold digger, bro. Just allow it. Just
Do you know?
allow it.
Do you know what? Personally, I don't think. I think there's literally a few gold diggers in the world. If I'm being real, I,
Yeah,
just in a baseline, I'm just saying this because there's a
yeah.
difference between gold digger and
And
how
someone
we've
who
been
just wants to
programmed.
lavish.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
how
yeah.
we've been programmed. That's why I say gold diggers are big guys. If you met gold diggers, proper gold diggers, you guys don't know gold diggers, but
And you can see them from a distance, fam. Like, you can see them from a
you
distance.
know, like a
But you can,
proper
you can,
proper.
yeah, yeah. But you can see a girl. You can tell, okay, fine, that she comes from a very wealthy background, or she's used to lavish lifestyle. If you can't provide that lifestyle for her, just leave. Just
Just
leave.
go.
Yeah,
Just
just
yeah.
go.
You know. Our time is running out, but there was one thing though that I just wanted to briefly discuss. So one thing
Yeah,
I find ironic though, and I find this with most women, and this
yeah,
is in all these tax brackets. I don't care if you're
yeah,
the dumbest or the brokest, bro. Okay, sorry, not I'm not gonna say broad, brokest girl on the
yeah,
planet, but there's a comment someone said that's in line with this. He said on my
yeah,
status, by the way, if you guys want to see like people commenting crazy shit, just give my number if I think you're cool. Anyway, he said, first thing, I bet you my left nut. These are feminist hands who love equal rights in quotes for women, but throw the facade out the window when they seize the opportunity to get their way with your wallet. And I found that interesting. Why? Because um even in the episode, you hear the girl saying, I don't need him to pay, but I want to see. I quoted it. She said, um, the idea of a guy wanting to take care of me is nice, you know,
yeah,
and you know, obviously, I just want to be taking care. And I was like thinking,
yeah,
like, for me and what I've seen with a lot of women, it's
yeah,
like this whole equal rights thing. Usually, they only want it if it benefits them. You feel, and I'm like, okay. So what I'm saying is, if you have money, let's say it's a date, she would want you to pay for the date. That's traditionalism. It's something we grew
yeah,
up seeing. Dad, and in my whole life, I'm gonna cap. When there was big payments, my dad is paying. I don't know,
yeah.
but it's like in this modern day, it's like no, but we also need to be equal and all that. What do you think about that, though? Just in a sum up.
I mean, okay, firstly, I feel like not everything has to change in the sense, like, at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, a man's role in a relationship, from what I see it as, is that generally is always the protector. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's also in you trying to understand the way women think. Because yeah, fine. Yeah, like I understand, like yeah, yeah, equal rights, but feminists or not, every woman is always going to be concerned about their safety, regardless of what they might regard themselves as, whether feminist or not. It's just natural for you as a man to be the protector for the house. And it just goes on, um, yeah, as you said, like traditionally, obviously, the men will take the charge for like especially like financially. tradition because obviously the man was the one who usually worked, and then the woman who stayed home and all of that. Yeah, things are changing, but it's just you showing that you are a man. It's just a thing of you know, as the effort, because I feel like it's not really about the quantity of your wallet in terms of how much money you have. I feel like it's the quality, and the quality comes with the effort. Because
Mm.
from what I'm hearing from watching the video, it's not really necessarily saying, yo, this guy has to buy me a Benz. No, they're not asking for like for you
Mm.
to buy them like a phone and stuff like that. If they were talking about that stuff, then yeah, I would have just been like, yo, this is bullshit because I'm still young. I can't even
I can't even.
even take care of myself. But it's
Exactly.
yeah, but it's just that effort to show, yeah, what, I actually do care about you and I'm here to protect you. So I feel like it's especially when it comes to the first date, yeah, the guy, please just do the utmost that you can. But if it means you're gonna have to beg your parents for the money to go on that date so you can cover both of your bills, just do it. I'm not trying to put pressure on men, obviously. I mean, you didn't have pressure. There's a lot of pressure, but there's literally a lot of pressure. But she
Nico.
she's gonna see the effort, and no, no, no. I mean, she doesn't see the effort. Then oh, she ain't the one, and it's cool. But a lot of girls will actually appreciate that. Okay, fine. This guy, actually put the pressure because at the end of the day, whether she's very rich or she's very poor, it's just you about protecting her, showing her that okay, fine, you know what, I'm here to take care of you, and that's what you know is the most important thing. So
Nah,
yeah,
man.
I
Nah,
mean,
man.
if you can't, I mean, literally what these girls were trying to say, from what I heard, was that if you don't have money and you're trying to go for a girl who is expecting to be taken care of, especially in the financial department, it's just based that just don't go for them. It's based that you
You
avoid
put
them.
pressure on yourself.
Yeah, yeah, because at the end of the day, you're just gonna be applying pressure. And if your parents are gonna ask them, yo, dad, can I please have some money because I'm going on a date? And he says no, then you feel like you lost it. Then it is,
It
man, you kind of lost
is
it.
what
And
it is.
it is, yeah, it is what it is. But it's not the end of the world, bro. You're so young. You're gonna see so many women throughout your life. So no
And you can
pressure.
always find a girl that suits your vibes, you know.
Yeah,
There's so
yeah.
many women, gentlemen, there's like a billion women. But ultimately, in my own opinion, if you're really, really broke and you don't have your life in order, forget about women. I'm serious. Because there'll be a
Nah, I
distraction.
feel like yeah, oh yeah. It'll just distract you because you're just gonna apply so much pressure on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to chase like a girl, and I mean, we're so young, as I said from the
Yeah.
from the get go.
There's time.
They're probably just gonna, yeah, they're gonna be gone soon. So you just would have wasted money on someone who just gonna leave you.
You know.
Man, just enjoy your life, though. Just
Yeah.
enjoy your life.
And especially if you're in uni, guys, I don't know about you, anyone else, but uni is probably the easiest place to get girls without spending a lot of money, if I'm being honest. If you just need to play with the right people. You know.
Yeah.
Hit me in the DMs if you want to know. But anyway, our time has run out. Shit, man, I feel like there's actually more we need to actually talk about, like on a
No,
real.
no, yeah, we can do a part two. I feel like this one, gets like positive feedback. People want to hear more. Yeah, then definitely I'll drop by. I'm a bit busy currently because yeah, I got a lot of shit going on. But
Yeah,
no, absolutely, like Psycho Dave was hit me up,
yeah.
and we'll just schedule for another time.
Hopefully, we won't get dragged on the Zim celebs. You never know. Maybe after 10 months, like you said, that video is old. 10 months, hey, these boys. Anyway,
Bro, you can drag me. But if you're gonna drag me, yeah, please tag me on Instagram at
for days.
movani.com. Hey, fam,
For
actually, you know what?
days.
Put my IG and my Twitter because that's where I'm like most active. If you're in the UK, you can add me on Snapchat. I'll actually give Psycho my
Yeah.
contact details. But yeah,
Yeah, please, like tag us. Like personally, tag us. Go and watch
Yeah, because
the video, everything, everything.
I'm interested to hear what people are gonna say. Like, to be honest, because yeah, it's very controversial. People have their own opinions, but yeah, I'm
It
just
is.
here
It is what
in
it
the
is.
polls.
Anyway,
Yeah,
until the next time, please, guys, let us know what you think. If you want to drag us, it is what it is. We'll take it as it is. But yeah, let us know what you think. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that other gooey shit. Peace, yo.